Maybe when they were starting to make hot dogs, they were going to call them hot lips and buttholes. And they're like, you know something? I don't think anybody's going to want to eat a hot lip and butthole stick. What else could we call him? Frank? And he's like, well, we call him Franks. You can't use your own name, idiot. Let's call them hot dogs. That's how it happened. I'm almost positive that's how it happened. May not be real, but it's a story I made up. Yeah! Home Alone is a great speedrun? I don't know about that. Home Alone, isn't it got like the joint world record? Like everyone has the record of Home Alone? Honestly, I don't like his list. Jaws is a very obscure game to play.
Matt.
You need to call in and fight me? I don't know why Jaws is an obscure thing to do. Jaws, I listed them for different reasons, Matt. Jaws is a scripted run that's very short. That is a good place to start. It's a good place to start if you want to learn some technical button presses, but also a script. I do this, I do that. If you want to do a run that focuses on memorization, Jaws is a good place to start. It is. Whether you like it or not, it is. Because it's only, 3 minutes long. I was giving multiple examples for different reasons. Now, Kung Fu is similar, but Kung Fu doesn't have to be solely scripted. I can't do that. If you, in Kung Fu, if you take a hit, you don't have to reset. In Jaws, it's a scripted run. If you get off script, you have to reset. And that's the difference between Kung Fu and Jaws are both short. That's why I do randomizers. Ninja. What's why you do randomizers? See, that's why I don't do randomizers. I like to be able to perform from a script. I want to know what to do and when to do it. Well, so, Matt, I agree. LJN games can be clunky. Jaws is not a smooth playing game. That speedrun, I'm not suggesting that you play the game. I'm suggesting that as a scripted, choreographed run to do. And you don't have to have a buttery smooth playing game if you're doing a scripted run, because you're not playing the game, you're executing button presses. It's all about, that game is very good if you want to test out how good you can memorize and perform a scripted route. I will die on that hill. It is true. It is the truth. There may be some other games that are scripted, but not many that are only 3 minutes long. The only thing that Jaws has that is a downside is it's very precise. So it would be better if it had a little bit more room for error.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious.
A little? Are you? You're a little? Honest question, would you consider Zelda 2 to be the very best Rambo NES clone? Nice, that was too long of a delay. I'll try the backup. Spiddly-doo, biddly-boo. There it is. Rambo was made after Zelda 2. Not sure about release date. I've heard people credit Rambo or credit Zelda 2 for the playstyle of Rambo. So wouldn't it be the other way?
Put that cookie down now! You're a monster!
I guess it would make sense because Rambo is not the control. There's no fluidity to Rambo, as like Zelda 2. Yeah, Ledger, I think you're right.
Hi, I'm Slackanater.
I'm pretty sure Ledger is right. As far as the American release, Zelda 2 was definitely created before Rambo. But would you agree that to introduce someone to speedrunning, going mainstream accessible may be a good idea? That's why I always recommend DuckTales. So Matt D, I am not disagreeing with DuckTales. I went I said if you were going to go mainstream, I would do Castlevania. Because you don't have to do the very technical scroll glitches. I also said Double Dragon. That's another very popular game. I've never played DuckTales. So when answering that question, I was not giving examples of games that I've never played because I can't speak for them. I can't speak for DuckTales. I know nothing about the speedrun of DuckTales, so I couldn't give DuckTales as a thing, right? Thank you. Let's go. Finally. 1. Now I just have to do all the other really hard stuff. 2. 3. Masters, I would say the downside to Castlevania 2 is it's too long as a beginner. As a beginner run, a lot of people that want to try speedrunning may get into Castlevania 2 and not even get through the learning process. If you want to dabble in speedrunning, I suggest you start with a short run. I really do. I started with Zelda 2 as my first speedrun, and I do not suggest that. I do not recommend Zelda 2 or a run of that length as your first speedrun. That's why my second run was Kung Fu, and I highly recommend Kung Fu. It gets you started with understanding about splits and understanding timers and understanding learning new strategies and progressing up a leaderboard. There's so many things you can learn about yourself and about speedrunning by doing a short game. I would imagine that there's a good amount of people.
People should listen to me as I have 2 speedruns up on speedrun.com and am a clear authority on the topic. Keep in mind that I'm the 200th fastest CV1 player.
You should. Yeah, Matt D is correct.
Given my extensive experience with speedrunning, for beginning speedrunners I think a great entry-level game to learn is a hot dog is a sandwich.
Oh, me. Yells wins. And by yells, I mean Dennis. Ignore speedrunning, be part of GDE instead. That's true. Game's done eventually. It's a much better event. I was worried I turned around too soon there. Lost a second because I pressed the start button too soon and it didn't clear the menu. Hopefully we can get some good encounters here. Let's go back spawn. No back spawn. I should have maybe waited on that encounter. I don't think it would have mattered though. So I'm a little bit too nervous because this is the first run of the day that's had any spice to it at all. So now my heart rate is way up, or I feel like it's elevated.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary. Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arms off. No, it isn't. Well, what's
Let's
that
go.
then?
Now that I'm in GP, my heart slows down a little bit. That's how you do it, Kooky, right there. Alright, let's get a good suck. Room of suck. Room of suck. Let's go. Good room of suck. We call that the room of suck because it sucks. Ah, come on. Let go of the
Let's
down
fire
star.
up that choo-choo.
Fire up the train. All right, guys, we need some jar and G. Let's get the jar and G in the chat. I stabbed an extra time like an idiot. Uh-oh. We should be all right still. Got the jar. Let's go. It's over. Okay, no. What a lucky save. How dumb. That wasted a bunch of time, but what a terrible.
Hi chat. This run is
I must be
sponsored by the
standing
best
too far to the
speedrun to
left.
learn as a beginner Friday the 13th. Because if you haven't reset 10,000 times this week and broken a controller, are you even speedrunning?
Right.
Let's go Dark Link, you can do it.
Alright, so we do still have time. Whew, hot taps. That guy was on my tail. It's down to the bridge, guys. Down to the bridge. Alright, we've lost a few runs to the bridge. Let's not lose this one. What up, G?
It ain't easy being cheesy.
Dangerously cheesy.
Got it. So this is a potential rip. So I don't know if I will get a high bounce or not. If I get a high bounce, this can get world record. But I have to get a high bounce. Come on. Let's go. Uh-oh, it's slow. Got it! Okay. I don't know if it's fast enough. It's gonna come down to the Dark Link fight. Let's go.
Jump up the jam, jump it up, yo, dump it.
It's gonna all come down to this fight, guys. Better fight wins. Come on.
Hi chat, hi Slack, hi YouTube. I was here this run for the world record. Matt
We got it.
I've got nothing interesting to say.
Holy shit!
Let Brian talk for me. Hi, Slack.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new world record in any percent Zelda 2. Release the doves. I was not expecting that. Wow, I was not expecting that. Holy cow. I did not expect to cut that much time off. I wrapped right when Frosted Pears did. I thought I wrapped at 1440. How was that so fast? My hands are just freaking trembling. Wow, wow, wow. Well, that sets a bar for some people now. Now it's your turn. Here's a shout out to Frosted Pears. Come back to the run. I know that Chroma's been working on the run. I don't know if Light's been doing any work on it, and I think Dude hasn't had a chance to learn the new stuff yet, but here's a shout out to you guys. This is a pretty good run. This is a pretty good marker set out there for people to strive for, but that is Zelda 2 beaten in 15 minutes and 24 seconds. I'm gonna have a beer now. Can I have a beer now? Beer me!